Welcome, y'all. We are going to be looking at zeros today. It's just math. There we go. Gotta get the thumbnail in there. Okay, so I found my mistake on this one. So we're going to do synthetic division with this first one. It says solve this polynomial equation given 2 is 0. Okay, so if we have one answer, we're going to divide by it and we're going to find the other ones. There are 3 solutions to this problem. 3 solutions. And we're going to find them. The first one is 2. It's given to us, and we're going to find the other. So here we go. So I bring down the 1, and 2 times 1 is 2, and that's going to give me 4. 2 times 4 is 8, and then negative 5 plus 8 is 3, and then 2 times 3 is 6, and 0 is the result. Okay, so now that's how you do the synthetic division. But now we need to know what we're looking for. We're looking for places where this equals 0. So our first answer is 2. If I plug in 2, I'm going to get 0. That's what this is telling me. And it's also telling me that 1x squared plus 4x plus 3 is also a factor. Okay? And so what we're going to do now is we're going to solve this. This is a quadratic. And this quadratic can be solved by factoring. You can use any method you want to use. You can use factoring. You can use completing the square. You can use the new method. You can use quadratic formula. But this is a really easy factor, so I'm going to go ahead and factor it. And I get x plus 1 equals 0. So x is negative 1. And x is negative 3. So those are my 3 answers: 2, negative 1, and negative 3. Okay, finding zeros, also known as solutions. Okay, so I was given the first one, I divide by it, and then I can get the second one. Okay, now the thing is, each one of these factors, each one of these solutions represent a factor. This polynomial can be factored by x minus 2, x plus 1, x plus 3. This right here is going to give me that polynomial when I multiply it out. Okay, so this is the factored form, and each factor gives me an answer. Just like when we factored the quadratics. When we factored the quadratics, we got the answer. So these are the factors. These are the zeros. Okay? All right. So now let's look at example 2. This one, we don't have the first answer to go with. We've got to go look for the first answer. We don't know. We have a polynomial. And so there's a thing called the rational zero theorem that says if you take the factors of 18, which is the last number, over the factors of the first number, and I do the positive and negative of each one of these and make these little fractions, and these are possible answers. They're not answers, they're possible answers. So the factors of 18 are positive, negative 1, and 2, 3. Oh, so strange. 3, positive and negative. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 6, positive, negative 9, and positive, negative 18. So those are my possible answers. Now, the next step, which I'm not going to do right now in this video, would be to divide with one of those numbers. Pick a number, any number, and start dividing. Okay, and so once I divide and find one that works, then I use the quadratic formula or factoring to find the rest of them. So that's how this works. You put these two things together and we'll have the next